Hey guys, I did that thing again, you know, where I said I'm gonna record and all these videos they came in and then I dropped the ball. I did it again. Oops, I did it again. Today, I thought maybe, I've got a lot of stuff I want to chit chat about. So I thought maybe we'd just do a get ready with me, good old fashioned get ready with me, drugstore edition, and do a look, while we kind of just chit chat, life update maybe, sort of situation. And just play with some makeup. We'll talk a little about makeup, but mostly it's going to be just like a chit-chatty vid. Hang out, spend some time. I say drugstore, but some of these products are going to be like, they're all drugstore priced at least. But I'll call it like drugstore or obscure brands because I don't buy a lot of drugstore makeup. I don't say that to be like, oh my god, I don't buy a lot of drugstore makeup, but like truthfully I don't. And only because if I'm going to buy makeup out of my own, you know, money pocket, I like to invest. It's an investment I like to make. So I usually spring for the high-end stuff. It's very rare. I'll just be at Walmart and decide to pick up a foundation. Although sometimes temptation strikes and I let it get to me. So some of these brands are also going to be like beauty box brands. Like the primer I just used, plugged in here, is the Figs and Rouge Soft Focus Pore Perfect HD Matte Primer. I got this in one of my boxes. I use it sometimes. It's like a blurring primer. So we're going to start with a layer of that. While that dries, I want to tell you guys something. I have a serious secret. And that is that I found only for 21 and older this awesome like drink concoction that is just like, anyone seen these? Corona Refrescas. This is the guava lime. They also have like passion fruit and coconut. This is the best one. Okay. I work at a Mexican restaurant and my friend from work showed me this. And then tahine. It's like this spicy seasoning, like judge if you will. This is like just a wild time, but I just on the can and then you just like dive in. And it's like I'm right back in Cancun, which for those of you who don't know, I just went to Cancun a couple months ago for a week with my girlfriends. Highly recommend. All inclusive, okay? All inclusive. Do it all inclusive. I'm already getting rambling. So we're going to keep it moving. Move on to foundation. And we're just going to chat while we apply some makeup. Good to be back. For foundation, I'm going to be going in the True Match Lumi by L'Oreal. This has been like my go-to as of late. I think it's because it's like the only foundation I have that matches my like newly alabaster skin. If you don't understand why, then you haven't watched any of my videos, so check out them down below. I just got the NARS foundation. I went to visit my dad in Louisiana last week, and he like was like, go to Sephora or go to Ulta, use my credit card, like pick out what you want. And like, I really don't need any makeup, and I've been on a no-buy, so like, I'm really not trying to buy anymore. I need to use stuff. But I was like, okay, because I've been eyeing, like, I wanted to try a new high-end foundation. It'd been a minute since I tried a new one, like treated myself to one. Although I know I'm getting the Becca one in my BoxyCharm this month. Anyway, so I bought the NARS Full Coverage Radiant 16-hour, I think it is, foundation. Because, you know, high-end, want to try it out. I dislike it greatly. Like, greatly. I don't know if it's just because I haven't figured out, like, the proper way to apply it, like, how it works best. But, yeah. It oxidized like crazy. I wore it to work, and I came home on my lunch break, and I'm like, who is she? And not in a good way. It wasn't like, who is she? It was like, who is she? You know, it was nothing to brag about. It was terrible. So just a spoiler alert, if you haven't tried it, don't invest $45 freaking dollars, even if your dad's buying it for you. I've got like this opportunity in the works here. I've been saying this on my channel a couple times in the last few videos, but it's like actually happening. I'm gonna be traveling for the next 2 months. That's what's going on. And I'm going to be working a lot. So I'm going to start posting on a schedule. I'm going to do 1 video a week, and that's going to be on Sundays. How's that for, you know, being a scheduled, real, you know, YouTuber? I'm going to go in with the Laritzi bronzing stick and just get that nose contour going. So yeah, I'm going to be traveling for the next, like, 2 months, man. Like, actually 2 months I'm going to be gone. And so I'm just going to post on Sundays for the next 2 months. However, I'm not getting, like, ready right now to go do anything. I'm not going to do anything. The NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer in a shade that is way too white for me. This looks ridiculous. today I'm doing this makeup because I'm going to try to pre-film like literally as many videos as I can. I'm going to try to like stay up till midnight. I know, so crazy. And you know, I have a couple videos that I already started, that I already filmed. I just need to edit, and I'm not going to release all these today. I like to conceal my eye because I'm going to be laying down eyeshadow, so I just like to do it. There's way too much of this. So yeah, I'm going to have them all uploaded and set to release on, you know, different dates. So for the next like 2 weeks, you should get a video every other day, so long as I stick to my word, which if you don't believe me, that's okay. I have given you no reason to. So you should have new content like every other day for the next 2 weeks, and then after those 2 weeks are up, which will be like, you know, me getting ready to leave and packing and whatnot, like have my videos out and going to training and stuff. And then once I'm, you know, working in the workforce, I will be releasing them every Sunday evening. I'm not going to give a time. We're not going to get crazy like that, but every Sunday I'll be releasing them. So yeah, that's pretty exciting that we're going to have a schedule. I'll tell you what, in my last video I spoke about like being frustrated with YouTube. It's like a really hard thing to like get moving for yourself because it's oversaturated, you know. And sweetest little bean, I wish I remembered her name without looking. But anyway, she commented and she was like, it's really hard. She had just hit her first 1,000 and like gotten monetization, and she's like, it is really hard, don't get discouraged. And she watches all my videos, she said, and loves my personality. And it's like, at the end of the day, I think that's what it's gonna shine through. Like, I'm funny, right? So I just need to keep up, you know, the consistency. I need to just keep on trucking, keep trying my best, and just, you know, enjoy the ride, I guess. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start trying to figure that out. And I also did this thing that was very YouTuber-y, which is where I, you know, started a book. Not writing a book, you crazies. I don't have, you know, maybe someday. Actually, I probably could write a book. I've had, you know, a life. I've had a life, haven't we all? But I started a book, you know, like a little composition book with all my ideas for YouTube videos. And, you know, I sought some inspiration online from my fave YouTubers, and, you know, the book looks promising so long as I can execute said book. So yeah, I mean, that's what's going on. If I keep looking this way, it's because my mirror's right here, okay? My vanity mirror is right here. Do you guys want to see? This is like my vanity mirror, but like it's, I don't know, my ring light's over here, so I just feel like it makes more sense to record right here. Okay. Forgot to wet my beauty blender. So that's how that's going. I'm gonna take the Aesthetica. Once again, just kind of like a weird brand, but if you've watched, I gotta stop repeating things I said in other videos and instead just start saying like, check out my other videos, because I talk about this. It's a good investment. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep talking about it. You can't make me. And I'm not gonna like bake or anything, but I'm gonna just use a brush and set under my eye there. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I am going to do my New Orleans vlog. I kind of want to drop that one first before this. This is probably going to be like a file that comes out on a different day. I have on my list, I want to do a video about like what it's like to like have a Doberman, okay? And I know that's like kind of like, why do people care? But it's like, I don't know, it's good info. I wish I had someone who told me what I was getting myself into before I got one. They are a lot of work, but they're so loyal and loving, like the most loving of dogs, arguably, in the whole entire, you know, dog genres. If you love them right. Brooke House. Dirty dog. I don't need to say her name on this channel. Maybe I'll beat that out. But yeah, if you love them right, they're good guys. I got a good. The Pixie by Petra Glow Mist. So yeah, I'm gonna set my face. Oh yeah, this is like almost empty, and that reminds me that I also have an empties video that I want to film. Maybe I'll film that tonight too. Oh my gosh, dream big, little bean. Dream big. How have you guys been? I'm gonna set my nose contour with the Morphe bronzer in the shade Debutante. Yeah, and I mean, I wanted to say this. I mean, people always say this on YouTube, and I guess I never have, but it probably goes without saying. I hope it does. I always want you guys to be like, you know, however many of you are watching at any given point in time. I always want you guys to be like, feel like I want you to like communicate and be a part of this channel, you know? So if you have any recommendations or like anything you want to see, please always let me know, because I'd be totally down, you know, to do it. I'm like pretty, that's the thing about my channel too, guys. It's like I don't have a niche. Like when you're first starting YouTube, like one of the first things that they say to you is like, find your niche, okay? Find where you fit in on YouTube and focus on that, and that's how you'll grow. And it's like, that's fine and well, I guess, if you just have like, to me, that's like kind of flattening a human, you know? Like as a person, I have so many different like things that I enjoy. I'm using that same Morphe bronzer, by the way. I have so many like facets about me that I enjoy, and so many interests that I like to like talk about, that like it would be very difficult for me to just like focus on one thing, like just do makeup or just do skincare, or just talk about like whatever it is that you went through, like make a chronological story of your life. Like that's not where I fit into the YouTube world, okay? I think I'm just like a little bit of an all over the place sort of person. Really like how this base is turning out. So anyways, yeah, I think that's why it's hard for me to like market my channel correctly. I also don't, like, my link for my YouTube is in my bio, but I also don't like flaunt it around. I don't like say new video, swipe up, or like post on my Snapchat or Instagram about it. It's like, it's there. If you want to click on it, great. If not, that's fine too. You know, I'm not really pressed about any of it. This is just the Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I don't try very hard to get it out into the world. But I kind of like the gist of it growing like organically. That way I feel like the people that comment, the people that watch, and the people that like are with me from the beginning, which there is some of you that like have stuck around through it all, you know? And but anyway, I feel like organically, like all of that coming together and not having to like seek out people, but instead people like finding me, that find me entertaining, I guess, which thanks for that if you guys do. I think I like that better, because it's like y'all found your way here for a reason. Y'all did. See, told you I just got back from New Orleans. I'm gonna go into this brow powder just on top of that. So yeah, I mean, I kind of like that. I kind of like that organic growth. And guys, I don't know if I'm all over the place, but I'm just ranting. I don't know if I've said this before, but if you guys have channels at all, like I would love to support them. So like let me know anytime a subscriber, or even someone that might just click, and even if you don't subscribe, even if you just comment on my video or whatever, and you say you have a channel, like I always follow, I always subscribe, I'll always check your stuff out, I'll always leave a comment and let you know like what I think. That was the Essence Make Me Brow Tint. It's like $3. It works fine. Okay. I will always comment and be like, oh my gosh, I'll check your channel out, and then like I'll let you know once I checked it out, like how I felt about it. So there's that. I mean, why we should all be like helping each other grow, like strong women, empower women, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why my neck looks so red. That's weird. Anyway, I zoomed in closer because we're gonna work on eyeshadow. See, my concealer has been doing that lately, which means I'm just getting old or something. I'm gonna be going in with a few different palettes. My lips are cracked. I don't like being close, guys. I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna be going in. I have tahini on my lip. We're going to be going in with a few different palettes. And the first one's going to be the LMR Cosmetics palette, which I consider this drugstore because it is not expensive, ladies. We're going to be going in with that Tropico, that like reddish orange, okay? Just because I want to make this look like a little crafty, if you will. I'm just going to be going in with a really fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to put that all over the crease. Attention! And I do want to like bring that up. Let me get small. I do want to like bring that up close to the eyebrow on the inner corner, and then kind of swoop it down. It's okay if this is messy, because number one, it's just for fun, and number two, We're going to be doing a lot more colors, so we can fix it as we go. And on a smaller blending brush, like that one, we're going to go in with that Cafecito con Kathleen. Write a comment if you know what that's from. I'm going to go on the crease again, but I'm just going to focus it lower than the orange. So we still want that orange to show through. Windshield wipe. Am I nuts? Do I sound crazy? Do I? And same thing on the other eye. I haven't done like eyeshadow in a hot minute. Hot minute. So that's what we're working with thus far. Right now we're just setting the colors in place. So like I said, it's okay if it looks messy. We're gonna clean her up. My favorite palette of the whole entire world is the Pure, which I also consider drugstore. We're gonna go into that like nude shade. Mogul. I wish. And I'm gonna take a packing brush and I'm just gonna pack that all over the crease. All over the lid. I'm gonna start low down there. You see how low can you go? And then I'm just gonna kind of, almost like a cut crease, like bring it all the way up. Just to kind of define the separation between the crease and the lid. Same thing on the other eye. Okay. I'm gonna take this teeny tiny pencil brush and I'm just gonna go back in with that Cafecito brown shade and just kind of define that line in between that nude shade. I just want it to be like really emphasized right there. Kind of like an unblended look. You know? We're really just winging it, guys. Like, I'm just trying to do something different. Just kind of go with what you show what you know. I know this looks a little funky, but we're gonna do some stuff to the eyeliner area, you know. First though, we're gonna blend. You always gotta blend. We're gonna blend. This is no different. We're gonna blend her all together. Okay. You know how you watch a lot of like beauty stuff on YouTube and it's like, I don't get it. They have like these creaseless eyelids and like just their whole being is like a Snapchat filter, and it's like, how though? I don't know if it's the camera, but like, guys, this is realistic. This is what I offer on this channel. This is what you subscribe to when you hit subscribe here. Okay, it's just gonna be realistic. Like, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad about yourself. Like, I want you to watch me do makeup and be like, oh my gosh, this is real, and this is like what I could do this because I don't like do a look like this and then just look like so plastic. Like, you see my imperfections. I have wrinkles in my eyebrows. My face. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Don't get me wrong. I wish they weren't there, but that's because I watch those people too. We're going to take that same pencil brush and that same brown Cafecito shade, and we're going to use it as right where you'd put an eyeliner, man, you know? Right where you would put your eyeliner. So like we're kind of connecting all around here, you see? And we want to connect right here to the down below. We want it all to be, you know, intermingled here. Which when we put mascara on, this won't look as crazy, and we still got work to do. We got a lot of work to do, so we better get started. So now we're gonna get a little inventive. I'm not much of a winger, but if I'm gonna attempt to do one, I'm gonna use like something like this to draw it out. Because again, I want it to like kind of connect right there. You know, let's keep the circle of life circular. So I'm just gonna take my primer and I'm just gonna boop, give it a little wing. So I have like this connection, you see? Now I'm gonna take a liquid liner. This is the Dolce Fierce and Fine graphic pen. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to do, you know, what you do with eyeliner. I'm going to line my eye. I'm just going to go right over top of that brown and also over the wing, which I love because I can't wing. So I think, see how I said it was going to be a chit chatty, get ready with me, and it was like the first 5 minutes I talked, and now it's just like turned into a tutorial, you know? What I like about doing it this way, when you do the eyeshadow first, is it doesn't have to be perfect, because it's kind of just to accentuate. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It does add, you see? It does add a little bit. I don't know how to do eyeliner, guys. Okay? I have like 300 and they just sit there. But how I do it is just this. I stamp and I drag. It's a stamp and drag. Stamp and drag. Now, we're going to take that brown cafecito on our pencil brush again. And we're just going to smudge the black out. Just kind of blend that all in there. We're just smoking it out, sisters. I'm going to take that brown and I'm just going to go all underneath my lower lash line. Kind of like as close to your lash line as you can without injuring yourself. No, it's not worth like getting it in your eyeball to try to like do it like the pros, ladies. It's not perfect, but it's okay. And then we're going to go in with this color. We're getting crazy. The Cocoa Taxi, which is an interesting name for it, but it's like that orangey shade that I'm like really liking. And we're going to take like a little more fluffy of a brush. I have so many brushes. I'm not just saying that to like flex. I really do have a lot of brushes. I never used this one before. And we're gonna go underneath the eye with that too, just to kind of bring some color and blend out that brown that we put under there. I always say this on this channel, but what goes up must come down, and that includes eyeshadow. So most people only think to do their eyelids, but you know, retrospect, hindsight 2020, we should be treating our lower lashes because they have feelings too. Now I'm gonna tight line. I don't have a tight liner that I like that is drugstore, so I'm breaking the mold here. I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs. Look what I said. Look at, I did this. I'm going in with the, oh, it was like out to here. Anyway. Like, why? Don't touch your face. It took me a long time to get the hang of tight lining, especially my upper lash line. See, my eyes are already watering, so I don't know why I do this to myself. Beauty is pain, I guess. I just press it. It's kind of like the eyeliner. I just press and drag. That's really it. And it works. It works. Then you don't have to, like, flip your eyelids back like you're some sort of science experiment. You just do it and do it, ladies. Do it and do it. Okay. I need to talk to you about mascara. So, I'm going to expose myself here. Big surprise, but I'm on a lot of makeup, like Facebook groups and stuff, and they were buzz about this. This is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. It's $4.99 at Ulta. That's where I got it this last weekend. I finally gave in to the trend, and this is something worth buying, ladies. The only problem I seem to have with it is it's clumpy. It's clumpy. We can solve that, and we will solve that here today. This is the brush on it. You see how it kind of clumps up a little bit here and there on the end specifically? You see that? But it's pigmented so great. How we solve that is one of my favorites, the Pure Big Look Mascara. Has like a very firm wand to it. You see what I'm saying? It's got like, how do people do this? I don't know. It's got like those firm bristles. And it's literally like almost empty, so I just go through them afterwards. Uh-oh. Don't look at that. Okay, so that's our finished eye look. Honestly, could probably use some more blending, so let's just hit that quick. I vision that like brown being dark enough that it like shows that I'm trying to do something in there, but not like a drawn connect the dots line. Let's highlight. We're gonna go in with the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. Got a lot of Essence brands in this video. Not even intentionally. I guess when I decide to go drugstore, that's the route I end up taking, which is not bad. I'm just gonna go in on a small brush and we're gonna hit the nose and upper lip. Just a little bit here. I like a subtle highlight. I'm not like a glow to the gods sort of highlighter. I do want to hit my inner corner though with it for my eyes. Cheating. This is definitely not drugstore. Natasha Denona all over body and face glow. It's like people said they use this as a bronzer, so I kind of want to put it over my bronzer just because I'm already bronzed and like glammed up, and I don't know when I'll be like this again. So while I am, we're gonna take advantage, and we're gonna just have a little product testing in here. So I'm gonna go right in there. Honestly, when I first swatched this, I was like, man, this could be like a bronzer. And then I read reviews, and bingo, I was right. Go figure, right? So this is like a very shimmery. Honestly, I like it. I like it. Ooh, she's expensive though, ladies and gentlemen. It's like over $40. But I'm in. I think this is really good. Who is she? Now we're at, who is she? We made it. Look, Ma, we made it. For lips today, we're gonna go in with this NYX retractable crayon. I bought a bunch of the NYX like pencils when I first got into lip liner, and I hated them. I don't think they perform very well, and honestly, see, the retractable ones come out good. What I've learned, and I mean, maybe I just haven't found one I enjoy yet, but what I've learned thus far, I gotta stop talking while I do this. Hold on, people. What I've learned is that retractable, like crayon lip liners just do a better job across the board. Like, look, I have lips. Then we're gonna go in with this. What even is this? Who makes you? Where did you come from? Oh, Maybelline matte lipstick in the shade Purely Nude. This is like almost like it kind of reminds me of like if I was buried under ice for like a century or two. That's what this reminds me of. And we're gonna just, I'm keeping that low because I want it to have like that ombre effect. Change the entire look, the whole entire thing. And then we're gonna go in with the Milani Coral Cove powder blush. Let's get ourselves a little brush here. We're just gonna go real light with that on the cheekbone. And that is it. That's our final look, honey. So now I'm gonna get into editing, filming and editing, and I'll see you guys soon, I promise. Keep me posted. Maybe I'll talk about this new journey I'm going on. Subscribe if you haven't. I'd love to have you here. Leave a comment. I love talking to you guys. Hit like or hit dislike if you don't enjoy this video. Attention is attention, I guess. That's what they say in the biz, I heard. Anyways, see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye, guys.